bias comes up every single day, man, every single day. Um, and it's a hard thing with clients, right? Like, because a lot of bias is either unknown, like people don't realize what they're saying and or doing. So sometimes you have to bring that up, very subtly, but say like, I've noticed a theme here is that every time you bring up XYZ, you always mention that it's a concern because of blah, blah, blah. And people are like, oh, wow, I guess I do that. So much of it is subconscious. The other part of it with bias is, again, people oftentimes need to be told what they can and should be doing just as equally as what they shouldn't be doing. And that's a big part of financial planning. Like I have a lot of clients who I really push them to spend money because they feel guilty doing so. And it's opposite of what most people think financial advisors do. Like most people are just like, oh, you don't want them to spend money because that hurts your bottom line. It's like, no, BS. Like that's crap. Like the reason why they have money is so they can live life and enjoy it. But there are a lot of people who have that bias and scarcity mentality. I'm one of them. I have a hard time spending money. But trying to get people to do things that are good for them is definitely a challenge, and it's something I work with folks. But there's so much bias. I mean, even again in what investments people choose. Like I said, like Vanguard. I love Vanguard. I never use iShares or BlackRock because Larry Fink is a bozo. And, it's like, I mean, just people get so worked up on stuff like that. Or I don't want to own a growth fund because it has Tesla and I don't like Elon Musk. And it's like, all right, well, tell me more about it. Like, let's dig into this. Why do you feel this way? Um, but it's a hard thing. Like the other piece with bias too is, the opposite end of the guy who can't spend money is the one who spends recklessly. And like to them, investing's gambling. Like it's just an open casino. Those are hard people to work with because it's always like, oh, I got an 84% return. Well, I want a 120% return. It's like dopamine hit after dopamine hit. And especially like the market we've had the last 10 years. I mean, you throw a dart and hit the board. I don't care what company you own, you made money. So a lot of investors have gotten really lazy and have recency bias where they think it's going to be this way forever. So when things do change, not if, but when things change, they're going to be screwed if they keep the same behavior patterns because they're going to think, oh, it's easy money. Just buy Nvidia and sit back and relax and you'll make bukus of cash, et cetera. So yeah, bias is hard, but that's why I'm here, man. Part therapist, part coach, part, psychoanalyst at times it seems like.